The wait is over. Postseason tennis is here in Conference USA. And for the first time ever, it takes place here at the MTSU Tennis Complex. Hello everyone and welcome to the 2024 CUSA Men's Tennis Championship Tournament. Today we make history as the top-seeded Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders take on the fourth-seeded New Mexico State Aggies for a spot in the CUSA Men's Tennis Championship match. What's going on, everybody? Dylan Simmons alongside my main man, Cam Eschenfelder. And Cam, there is a palpable frenzy in the air as these two teams get ready to square off and clash.
Absolutely, Dylan. And as you say, it is set to be a fantastic day today, an electric day. Blue Raiders coming off a fantastic record so far, 18-9, just 2 conference tournament wins away from another third consecutive 20-win season.
And we are back here at the MTSU Tennis Complex. It's Middle Tennessee and New Mexico State get ready to square off in doubles action. Dylan Simmons and Cam Eschenfelder on the call with you today. And doubles action already starting. We're taking a look right now at court number 2, as well as court number 1 and 3. This is court number 1 with Leo Rakeen and Andre Horak. They're taking on Campos and Stepetic for New Mexico State. And again, this is number 1 doubles. Leo Rakeen and Andre Horak currently number 26 in the ITA doubles rankings as the first serve goes into the net by New Mexico State.
This is the doubles team to watch today. As Dylan said, number 26 in rankings.
Nice move up against the net by Leo Rakeen, Cam. That'll bring the score to 15-love Middle Tennessee and make it 15-all. Serve coming up from the ad side by the Aggies. Bounces off of the net. Serve 2 upcoming.
Textbook net play there from the Raiders.
As I was just about to say, textbook net play from Andre Horak. And Cam, this Middle Tennessee pairing has been so good this year. They have the team lead in doubles wins already this season, and they have risen up the ranks quickly in the ITA rankings, and for good reason. They find a way to get wins more often than not.
Great hands there from Leo. Keeps the play alive and they'll win the point.
Perfect move by Andre Horak as he was able to just fit it in there. And Middle Tennessee takes game number 1 here in the first doubles court. 1-0 Middle Tennessee, as that will send us to the changeover station and we'll quickly get back to play.
So an early break here for the Raiders. Already off to an electric start.
Certainly an electric start already, like you mentioned. New Mexico State coming into this match with a 9-12 overall record. And so far as a team this season in doubles matches, they have a record of 25-74. Serve coming up from Middle Tennessee. New Mexico State is 40-59 in singles action. This is Horak as it plunges into the net. And we're taking a look now over at court number 3 as New Mexico State currently is on serve. Serve 2 upcoming. That'll go into the net. This is Shu Matsuoka and Jakob Crosslock. And they are taking on the team of Patrick Lohman and Luca Fei Diostiani. Serve coming up from the ad side, middle up 15-love on court number 3. Middle Tennessee is going to keep the groove going. New Mexico State in this match, Cam, could really use this doubles point because Middle Tennessee, whenever they do get the doubles point, more often than not, they've won this season.
Yeah, we've talked a lot this season about how much emphasis Coach Jimmy and Kelly put on getting this doubles point. It only counts for 1 point through these 3 matches. It's only 1 set. It goes very, very quick. But getting this point is not just good for well, you only need 3 more singles matches, but for that momentum that you get from that early point.
Serve up coming from the Aggies. This is going to be coming from the plus side. And that goes just past Matsuoka, who was trying to make a backhand play on it. Couldn't quite get the angle. It's going to be 40 love now over on court number 3. Nice crowd on hand today, and they are very much pro MTSU, Cam, as you'd expect.
Absolutely. MTSU always brings a good crowd. Fantastic home advantage.
And that could definitely be a huge factor today as to Middle Tennessee's chances of winning. They feed off of that crowd.
Absolutely.
Here's the serve from the ad side. And just unable to get the elevation that time was Crosslock. And that will bring it to 1-1. Now tied on court number 3 as New Mexico State is able to take game 2 on number 3 doubles. So Middle Tennessee back on serve with Shu Matsuoka. And so far this year, Matsuoka in doubles matches is 12 and 14 overall. As we switch back over to court number 1, taking a look at Middle Tennessee with Leo Rakeen and Andre Horak taking on Gustavo Campos and Rocco Stepetic. And the lob just too far that time for Horak.
Just a bit deep there, so hard to get to that ball.
Put it a bit above that back line, and it allows New Mexico State to bring it to deuce. First deuce of the day over on court number 1. Serve from Horak. And he put it too far outside. That's going to make it 1-1.
So New Mexico State is going to get the break back here.
That is a huge break back, like you mentioned, for the Aggies.
Back on serve now.
Looked like that was going to be very hard to overcome, but the Aggies so far showing they are not too fazed by this somewhat hostile environment, as that's too far behind the service line.
And hostile might just be an understatement. Dylan, 65-3 in home matches since 2019. Their last CUSA loss back in 2018 to Old Dominion.
It was Old Dominion who last beat Middle Tennessee in a Conference USA match. Also, the same goes for a Conference USA home match. They have not lost here in Murfreesboro to a CUSA team, like you mentioned, since 2018. 6 years of dominance here in Murfreesboro. And again, that is too far high and away. Middle is somewhat struggling with these returns, as it'll now be 15 all. Horak waiting behind the baseline. That goes into the net. And serve number 2. Big service game here for New Mexico State. And a double fault. Boy, that is a costly mistake, Cam.
Yeah, those are the kind of mistakes that you need to fix coming into your singles match.
Especially in a CUSA tournament, double faults will add up. They always say that the postseason can sometimes make your errors and your setbacks shine that much more, and that might be the case here. Now 30-15 Middle Tennessee over on court number 1. Serve from the ad side. And Campos puts it in the net. Here's serve number 2.
Great net play there. Wow.
What a nice move right against the net that time, Ken. That can be tough to make, especially when it comes to execution, but he was able to get it done.
Absolutely. Great poach up at the net.
That'll make it 40-15, and Middle Tennessee with a chance to get another break point here on court number 1. Already were able to do that in their first game of this set.
Oh, wow. So break to break to break. So far, no holds this match.
So 3 straight breaks between Middle Tennessee and New Mexico State over on court number 1, and that will bring us to the changeover station. Middle Tennessee on top after capturing their second break point over on court number 1, and now we move back to court number 3 as we take a look at Middle Tennessee, New Mexico State with Matsuoka and Crosslock. And they are currently taking on the team as that one goes out. Currently taking on the team, Patrick Lohman and Luca Fei Deostiani. Taking a look right now, Middle Tennessee with the advantage on all 3 courts, but for how much longer will they be able to keep that, and can they get this all-important doubles point? Here's the serve from the Aggies. And that one goes just outside. So it will now be 15 all. Big moment here for Fei Deostiani and Lohman, trying to tie this matchup at 2 apiece. And that goes just outside as Luca watches it go behind the back line.
Just an unfortunate error there from Shu. Something that you really need to iron out before you get into singles, as we mentioned. You don't want to take that into your next match.
And Shu has a lot of power that he likes to use.
Absolutely. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit in some of our previous streams. Shu Matsuoka, talking with Coach Jimmy, has really come a long way as a player. We saw him just preseason early on. He had so much power in his serve. We're like, wow, he must have put so much more speed on that. But after talking to Coach Jimmy, he actually talked about how he wants him to take some off of it. He just wants him to put it in there. And he's just got so much power. He's such a great, well put together player.
Just to the right of the service line that time. And a double fault. The second time we've seen that in the last few moments, this time over on court number 3, and both by New Mexico State camp.